Hello Taurus, this is your weekly tarot reading. Welcome, it's lovely to have you here. I hope all is well with you today. I'm Lisa, this is Rooted Souls Tarot, and we're going to do a little bit of a reading based on what's going on around you this week. What's the energy of you this week? So, I thought I'd shake it up a little bit. I've got the Herbiary Oracle deck. I'm going to pick you two cards to look at the end of the reading. We'll pick you two right now. There we go, 1 and 2. And then we'll take a look at those at the end. But first of all, we will find 5 cards to give us a general overview of this reading and of this week. So what's happening with you this week, Taurus? What's the energy around you? How can you move through it? Right, oh, got one out already. The Devil. Then we have the Queen of Wands. The 10 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, got there in the end, and the King of Cups. So this week might be starting off with a little bit of low vibrational energy. Maybe you're feeling out of sorts, maybe you're feeling a little bit fearful, a little bit negative, a little bit I can't energy, and just really struggling to get your mojo. Then we've got the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, she is confident, she's a can-do, she's a I've got my mojo back kind of woman. She's moving towards her passions, her joys, and I think this is you getting your mojo back, you actually starting to be in I can mode and making plans how you can move forwards with whatever you've got going on this week. 10 of Cups is all about happy place at home. So the energy at home, I think, will feel in a more secure place. Things will feel be flowing a lot easier. Things will feel more contented, more happy, more, generally good energy in your home space. Then I think there's going to be some reassessment of your pentacle energy, so your material stuff, what's going on at home, maybe within your home, maybe what's going on with work, what are the things that you can continue to put your energy into, and what are the things that maybe you need to put to one side because they're not bringing you back what the things that you need. It could be health, it could be money, but there's a reassessment going on. What are the things that bring you benefits? The things that you put energy into, are you getting the things back from it? So then we've got the King of Cups. So by the end of the week, feeling in a more stable energy, feeling more secure, more grounded, not letting outside dramas distract you or knock you off your throne. Just generally feeling more grounded, and maybe you are being a support to others in that way because you are feeling more grounded. Okay, let's have a look at what's been going on in the past, because the past influences our future and actually where we are now. So we'll see what's been going on in the past. What's been happening in the past that's influenced where we are right now. Right. 3 cards. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords. Then we have, as a clarifier, Queen of Cups. So, we had the King of Cups, didn't we? The Tower and the 4 of Cups. So in the recent past, or the past, actually, it doesn't have to be recent, there's been a situation where you have had a bit of a breakthrough, and it's connected to that Queen of Cups. So I think it is on an emotional level. I think maybe you have had a bit of a shift and a bit of a breakthrough regarding how you feel emotionally. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit low, maybe you've been struggling with something, but there's been a breakthrough, something that's shifted the way that you're thinking about things. So then we've got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is taking action to move forwards, to move towards the things that you want in your life, the joys and passions, the things that light your fire. Then we've got the Tower. So I think something's come in and sort of maybe shifted your path, shifted you onto a different path. Maybe you were focusing in on something and you were moving towards something that you thought was going to be good for you, maybe in the realms of work, maybe in the realms of hobbies or projects. but it wasn't for you, and you've been knocked off your path, and space has been cleared for you to move in a different direction towards something different. Whether it felt difficult at the time, I'm sure it probably did, but it was for the best. Trust me, the Tower always knows what's the right thing for you. So, King of Swords. So also in the past, we've had this King of Swords energy. So maybe this is you making really smart choices. Having a really clear mind, feeling very clear, very maybe being analytical and just being really smart about a situation. I think it's related to this Four of Cups, this not feeling quite contented with what you've got in front of you, happiness wise, maybe not, really feeling it. But I think the King of Swords is a very good communicator. So I think you've maybe thought your way out of it, or figured your way out of it, communicated your way out of it, spoke to somebody about it, and hopefully have got yourself back on track mojo wise. So I'm thinking this is you and your mojo maybe losing it a little bit and not quite feeling it, and not, I think this it's either leaking into you a little bit this week, and you're just not quite feeling it, and feeling, like I say, it feels very I can't energy. But let's have a look at what's going on at this current moment. This current moment with you, Taurus. Let's see what's happening at the moment. How are you feeling? What's going on? Okay. We've got another Devil card. We've got the Temperance card. We've got the Wheel. Then we've got the Five of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Right, so I think at the moment you are in that lower vibrational place, that maybe feeling a little bit low, maybe if you suffer with depression, maybe that's sort of leaking in. But I think it's related to something you feel like maybe you've lost, something that maybe that used to make you happy that doesn't. Again, following on from that Four of Cups, that unsettled, unsatisfied energy. I think it's related to that. So there's just something that's just not feeling quite right with you, and I think the key is to maybe take a step back, try and take a step back and look at the bigger picture, and look at the actual things that you've got out in front of you. Yes, you may have 3 cups that have fallen over, but you've also got 2 cups that are perfectly fine and that have got really good stuff in. So I think it's about going with those, taking other opportunities, looking at the other places you've got, the other places that you can find happiness that maybe you're overlooking because you're too busy focusing on the negative. So again, it's about shifting your perspective, reframing things. I know it's difficult when you're feeling out of sorts and when you're not feeling in that high vibrational place, but it's really important to try and shift your mood. I know it's always not easy if, again, like I say, if you suffer with depression, but if you're just generally just feeling out of sorts and lower vibrational, then try and be proactive, try and do the things that can lift you. Get on your yoga mat, get involved with any of the spiritual practices that you have. Get yourself out into nature, go for a big long walk in the woods, dig in your garden, take the dog for a walk, whatever it is that can, have a nice bubbly bath. Just try and lift yourself in any which way you can. And hopefully you'll be able to shift your perspective and start really focusing on the positives rather than the negatives, and that should help you to move forwards in a better way this week. I think we've got the Temperance card here next to it, and that's about balance, about finding balance, about again shifting, changing one thing into another. So I think it's maybe about your perspective, trying to find a balanced perspective, look at things from a balanced place, and maybe turning that negative into a positive. Temperance also is just a really gentle, kind energy, peaceful energy, serene energy. So again, if you can find that that serene, peaceful place within you, then hopefully that'll help you to restore balance, help you to lift your vibration into a more positive place, because we've got a Queen of Pentacles there. When you can find that balance, when you can shift your perspective and lift yourself, then you draw in this energy towards you. I always feel like the Queen of Pentacles, she's very high vibrational. She's lifted her energy. She's effortlessly drawing those pentacles towards her. She doesn't even try, because she is vibrating at a higher rate, at a higher vibration. And so finding that balance, finding that peace within you, maybe just connecting to your spiritual side and lifting yourself and finding that positive space is going to draw that abundance towards you without you even trying. Because we've got the Queen of Wands energy up here as well, that moving forwards, that confidence, that she's often an entrepreneur, and she's again drawing abundance towards her. So I'm hoping that you're going to have this shift very shortly, the way you're going to get your mojo back, and you're going to be in I can rather than I can't energy. So we've got the wheel as well. So the wheel's turning. The wheel has begun to turn, the wheel of fortune. It's begun to turn into a better place for you. And don't forget, the wheel, it's fated. So the way that things are turning, the way that things are moving are your destiny is fated for you. You're going in the right direction. We've got the Two of Cups here. So I'm thinking, as things are shifting, you're bringing someone into your life. You're bringing someone into your life that you're going to have a deep connection with, whether that's happened already. So this could be a friend, it could be a work colleague, it could be a boss, it could be a significant other. But there's a deep connection that's come into your life, or is about to, that is meant to be there. They're fated. They're meant to be a part of your life. And looking upwards, this could very well relate to this Ten of Cups energy, the happy home, the happy space, your corner of the world, your little place that you call home. It could well be connected to that. So, Taurus, moving forwards, what have we got coming in the future? So next week, the next few weeks, that's flowing towards you? We've got the Eight of Wands, things shifting really quickly. The Sun, for the positive. The World, wow. Brand new cycle beginning, brand new cycle. So the World, it's the last card of the Major Arcana. Last card of the Major Arcana, and you've gone through every single card of the Major Arcana and you've come to the end, which is the World. And so you're going to start a brand new journey, a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle, one where you can use all of the skills, all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge and the information that you've learnt in the last cycle, and you can move them forwards into this brand new cycle. And things are shifting for the positive, the sun's shining on you, fast moving energy, and this new cycle's beginning very, very soon. Two of Wands. The world is in your hands. Where do you want to take yourself next? You've got options, you've got choices, all about your joys, passions, work, hobbies, whatever it is, whatever you put your time and energy into, you're going to have an opportunity to take yourself in whichever direction you want to. It's up to you. You're going to be in control of the situation, and it's connected to this brand new cycle. So what is it? What is it that you're putting your energy into? There's a brand new cycle beginning in those realms. And then we've got the Fool. So straight after the World, we're back to the beginning of the cycle. The first card in the Major Arcana. Massive. You are beginning a brand new journey. That is literally, from the World to the Fool. New cycle, new adventure. Where's it going to take you? Who knows? You're taking that leap of faith, just throwing yourself out there into this brand new adventure. And I think for a lot of you, it's going to be work related. Wow. See what card we've got to clarify. Three of Cups. So as you set off on this brand new adventure, you've got the support of your nearest and dearest, your own little cheerleading squad, whatever that looks like to you. Your people, your friends, your nearest and dearest are supporting you, they are celebrating with you, and they are helping you on your way in your brand new journey, your brand new adventure. Taurus, this feels really exciting. It feels really exciting, and it feels quite massive actually. There's a, you've gone from that devil energy, the I can't energy, to shifting things and transmuting that negative energy into lovely positive energy, and then this connection with somebody, this fated connection, the wheel turning, things getting more positive, and then things are just going really quickly. New cycle opening up for you, new journey. Again, I'm going back up here to this discernment, this figuring out what you put your energy into moving forwards, what's going to bring you back rewards, and this stability. I think this emotional stability is key for you moving forwards. Right, let's have a look at these two cards. What have we got here? Inner Sanctum, Sweet Violet. So I think there's going to be some inner stuff going on, looking inside, because obviously we've got the devil energy, the Five of Cups. I think there's going to be some sorting stuff out, maybe a little bit of a closer look at your shadow side, maybe a little bit of work on the darker side of you, the feelings, why you feel the way that you do, why you've got that can't energy, why you're in that lower vibration. Maybe a little bit of look inside is going to be the thing that's going to help you to push past things, to help you shift that energy from the negative into the positive. It's a beautiful card. We've got the butterflies on the outside, so transformation. So there's definitely some work going on the inside with you. And I think it's going to be a continuous job. We're never fully done, are we? We've always got things going on with us on the inside, things that we've got to look at, we've got to bring out into the light, have a look at, and figure out how to make ourselves feel better, to help ourselves move forward, to release stuff. And so there is some transformational stuff going on for you amongst this reading. I know this is only a week reading, but it feels quite big. It feels like a lot's happening, and this transformational energy is the thing, the catalyst that's shifting you forwards. We've got Californian poppy, resurrection. A resurrection of self, a new beginning, a rebirth of self, I think is happening. That shift in your perspective, the shift in the energy that you're giving off, the shift in your vibration, lifting yourself, ascending higher. If you look at that as being the judgment card, about ascension, about shifting, about rebirth, I definitely think there's a resurrection of sorts going on with you, and a brand new beginning, a brand new cycle. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Just look at those beautiful cards again. Take a look at that. How gorgeous are these? Maya Toll, the buy. Go buy them. They're really lovely. Right. On that note, Taurus, I'm going to leave you at that. Leave you with that even. I hope that's been helpful. I hope it resonates with you on some level. Please let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up would help me to grow my channel, helps me to get my readings out to other people, and also subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my little community that I'm trying to grow. It'd be lovely to have you here, and don't forget to press that notification bell. I'm going to stop talking now. Look after yourself, take care, stay rooted, stay open, stay magical, and I will catch up again with you very, very soon.